Hello YouTube, it's FaZe here and welcome to my first YouTube video on this channel. This is also my first ever Football Manager YouTube video. We're on Football Manager 17 and this is my Unemployed to Ultimate series. If you've ever seen me on YouTube before, maybe you have, because I have made videos before, this whole backdrop will be completely different. I've been spending a lot of time making this, so please hit me a like for all the effort that I've had to go through to create this. And if you have any sort of comments about what it looks like, please put them in the comment section below. I'm not like the best person at Football Manager. I've been playing it a lot this year, but I've never really played it other than last year a little bit. So if there's any things I'm doing properly wrong, please put them in the comments because that'll help me out a lot. I know the game pretty well. I don't know a lot about football, but I think I don't know enough about the game. As I'm saying, it's called Unemployed to Ultimate. What I'll be doing is, I'll be starting unemployed. I am 19 years old, from England. I'm not actually, I'm 17, but the lowest I could put it is 19. We're starting at the start of, the football season at 1st June 2016. My character is a Leeds supporter because I support Leeds, even though all these shirts are here. There is a Leeds one right there, but yeah, the rest of the shirts are just for show pretty much. I don't really support any of these teams other than Luton because that's my surname. My character has no manager badges and he only has Sunday League experience, and I have no job, so I'm starting right at the bottom and the aim is to get to the top pretty much. However I'm going to do it, I do not know, but we're going to try. This first episode will be me getting a job. By the end of this episode, however long it takes, I will have a job. And what I'll be doing is going through the team, and we'll have a little team overview. We will not be playing any matches. That'll be next episode, where what I'll do is I'll play the whole of pre-season and do all the transfers for the start of the next episode, where then we can play 2 games. And the way it's going to be working is I'll be playing 2 games, 2 live commentary games per episode. And in between each episode, I will probably sim about 5 games. There'll be end of season reviews. There'll be transfer specials. As you can see on screen, there is my face. It's quite ugly. I mean, I think I look a bit better than that, to be honest. The hair's not right. It doesn't really look like me, but whatever. Let's gloss over that. So let's find a job. Because there are so many leagues, especially new teams. Because of the mod, a lot of them don't have any managers, which is a good thing or a bad thing, which means that there's a lot of jobs available, but not many of them are actually good. But we have absolutely nothing, so we will be going for a rep rating of half a star. Those will be the only teams that touch us, I'm sure of it. If I actually scroll down, you'll see how many jobs there are. Pretty much all of them are in England. All the really bad jobs, which I don't want it to be like that. I want to come to England later, pretty much. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply to a few sides first. I'm going to go on this page because I actually see the rep rating. So I'm going to pick a few sides outside of England because I really don't want to go to England this early and apply to them. See what I get back, and if I get a job offer or an interview, I'll be going to that. Okay, so I've applied for about 10 jobs. I do not know any of the sites. I've not heard of any of them. Pretty much, what I'll be doing is we'll be simming forward, seeing if any teams are actually, stupid enough to actually go for me. Let's see if I get any interviews, because if I get an interview, then I might end up getting the job. But we could be here for a while. I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm going to end up in a league I've never heard of, with a team I've never heard of, playing such awful level of football. But literally, if I'm actually going to get anywhere, if I'm going to get to the top, I've got to start somewhere, and that's the bottom. Oh, we got interviews. Oh, look at this. So every single side that I actually applied to has actually gone and given me an interview, which I'm really surprised about. I think I'll have a go at applying for this side because it seems one of the bigger ones. They've got an icon, they have a legend, £377,000 estimated value. So this is the 2nd league in Norway, I think, and 6,000 seater stadium. It's not actually too bad. I think I could actually have a go at getting this job. Let's attend this interview. I'm going to get the same sort of questions for every interview because they're all the sort of similar sides. So let's just steam through this. So with this job at least, I'll be getting the place get 80 quid average wage and the maximum's 295. That sort of shows you the sort of sides that I'm working with. The wage bill, £3,000, so little, and the value is actually not that bad. So I think I'd like a slightly larger wage budget, to be honest. Oh, a transfer budget. So the wage budget, I think I want slightly larger as well. I just don't see how I could do it. Link up with a parent club could be good for the club. Okay, let's accept that. They don't want it. No. So that's the first interview done. I might do 2 or 3. Yeah, let's have a go at this one. It's Luxembourg. So Mondorf-le-Bain, Stade Jean Grun, 3,600 seater stadium. Not too bad. Their key player Kuduzovic, which, I don't know, 31, played in Ireland and in Germany. Probably not the worst player in the world, really. Let's have a go at this job as well. Okay, let's pick one more of these sides. If I don't get any of these jobs, I could obviously just go and apply for more jobs, but let's see. What else have we got? Heisingsborg IF Academy. £1.1 million. That's quite a big job, actually. 17,000 seat stadium. Olympia. This is definitely one to go for, actually. Also, I just want to say, while this is, you know, simulating doing its thing, is that in all of the countries, where I've got 50 European countries active, I have all of the leagues selected for each of them that I'm allowed to. So every country, I think, other than Wales and a few others, have at least 2 leagues. And if you have any suggestions of players or, like, you know, staff that you want me to sign, put them in the comments below, because it might help. I'm not the most experienced player, so yeah, that would definitely help me out. So we have a huge inbox of sackings, pretty much, and manager appointments. Let's see if we have anything for us that really matters. A lot of young managers being appointed. Oh, we have one deal. We have US Mondorf-le-Bain. I assume that's how you say it. And we also have Heisingsborg. Both of these sides have come to me with 250 quid wage, 250 quid wage here, or 800 there. Let's just have a look at these two clubs again and see what we're up against. This is the one to go for, surely. It's a new club, 2013, but Olympia, 17,000 seater stadium we've got, and that would probably be quite good. Or we have Mondorf-le-Bain, who are, let's see what we're looking at here. We got team from Luxembourg, very, very small side, not much happening. Really, I don't know. I mean, this is the first job, and we could have a team with a big stadium. This one wants, this team here is, let's see what we got. So we want to play possession and attacking football, which I can do. They want mid-table, whereas here they want avoid automatic relegation, which is probably a bit easier. But at the same time, the wage budget here is £2,600, and here we only have £625 a week. So this Heisingsborg IF Academy, because of the word academy, I'm assuming, is probably a side, like a sister, or not sister, it's probably a club of another club, if you know what I mean. They don't really happen in England, but like a B team. So I'm probably here will be managed by a team above, and it's really small wage budget. So I think I might actually go for the more interested side, to me at least, which is the smaller one. Yeah, let's do it. Let's go for UF Mondorf-le-Bain. We will be their manager. Let's contract length, 2 years contract. Let's suggest these terms. They only want a year. I think we should probably go for it. I mean, I doubt I'll be there for 2 years anyway. Let's finalise this deal. And that is it. I am now the manager of a team from Luxembourg. So here we are. We are the manager. What I'll be doing this episode, episode 1, is I will be going through all the players, you know, the under 21, we got under 19s, the league, seeing what they're up against to give you a good background on this club, because I'm pretty sure you won't know who they are. Here we go. So the first thing I'm sort of noticing about Mondorf-le-Bain is their logo, which it is a football with like a ram's head on it, which is a bit weird, but it's a pretty cool logo, to be honest. Luxembourg is a French-speaking country, I believe. It's a very, very small island, I think.
That is not correct.
We have a 14-team league, and mid-table is probably like 6th to 9th we're probably looking at. So it looks like we've got one automatic promotion, 2 automatic relegations. We have, I think, 2 playoff places at the top and 1 relegation playoff at the bottom. So we have a wage budget of £2,789 a week, and we're currently spending £2,100. So we've got £600 of wage, and I have no transfer budget, and 30% of the transfer revenues available. So this club is obviously a club without much finances, to be honest. Let's have a look. So the whole club has got £6,000. That is it. Stade John Grun is the stadium, 3,600 seats, or capacity at least, so he probably won't need to actually change that. So their league history is they came 3rd, 8th, and 7th. So that's when they got promoted there. So we've got 8th and 7th, so we look like a side that's sort of a mid-table side anyway. So maybe I don't actually need to make that much different, but we are poor youth facilities, poor training facilities, national reputation, and we are semi-professional. They've run us up in the cup last year. Let's have a look at the staff while we're here. So we have 1 coach, 0 scouts, 0 medical staff. We only have 1 manager. That is it. So yeah, that's not easy. We're going to have to appoint some people. So it's literally me and the chairman at the moment. But we'll be able to get some staff in, hopefully. We will be able to use that wage budget that we've got. That £600 should be able to get us in, a good few staff. So in terms of competitions, we've only got 2. We've got the National Division, and we have the Coupe de Luxembourg, so obviously the Cup. And they want us to reach a 6th round in that and mid-table. So that actually starts 34 days away we've got until the league. And we've got 5th round. We enter on the 5th round of the Cup. So they only want us to win 1 match in the Cup. So in terms of schedule, this is the whole season. So we have 4 friendlies. This Wacker side I actually know. I've heard of them. And then we've got home away, home away. We've got plenty of fixtures. It's not a large league actually. It's not that long. We might have, yeah, we have a month out. January, we have no games in January, or the second half of December, or the first half of Feb. So we have a big inter-season break, which is quite interesting. So let's have a look at this squad. So, this is not large at all. The under-19s is even smaller. Let's see what we're working with. So our goalkeeper is 36 years old. That's not good. We might have to bring another one in. 183 centimetres. He's not the worst in the world. 14 aerial reach. We've got 12 one-on-ones, 14 handling, 12 jumping reach, 15 natural fitness. He's not bad, actually. Luca Conte, he is terrible. He's only 16 though, so it's not too bad. £25 a week. Came through their youth system. 54 kilograms. He's very, very, very short. He's 5'4", I'd say, something like that. Physically, he's up there-ish. I mean, he's got 2 jumping reach, but mentally he's bad, and technically he's terrible. Young midfielder, 20 years old. This guy's a lot better, actually. Dusan Kernemut. £26,000, which is actually a lot for this side, from Musselwitz in Germany. Yeah, he's decent actually. Physically he's good, all above 9. Mentally he's pretty decent as well. He's off the ball, positioning, teamwork, hovering around the top 10 mark, and technically he's okay as well. Christophe de Souza he's okay. Ooh, this guy's bad. 17. 1 corners, 1 crossing, 1 finishing, 1 long throw, 1 penalty taken, 1 technique, 1 flair. What is this guy? Eric Faber. Anthony Guerra, he's bad as well. This is our captain, Farudin Kudozovic. That was probably butchered. From Bosnia and Herzegovina. Is probably our best player. 16 corners, 11 crossing, 11 dribbling, 12 finishing, and at 31, he probably has a few years left in him actually. 26 grand, not a bad Thibaut Tonon, probably. He's actually decent as well. Physically quite good, mentally decent, and he's technically he's a lot better than most of these players. Patrick Warre, he's a decent goalkeeper, but he's 31. In terms of under-19s, let's just have a little look, see what we're working with. Do we have any players who are worth much? Or anything at all? No, we seem to be working with very bog-standard players. Something, yeah, I noticed that. We don't have many strikers. We seem to only have 1 forward at the whole club, which is just like, what? Well, this is a big issue, actually. I mean, look at that there. We have one striker, we have one attack, we have 5 attacking mids, 1 striker, 5 mids, only 5 defenders, and 3 goalkeepers. I'm going to need to sign strikers, because he's not even got good morale, the striker, probably because there's not enough strikers. And we're going to need to sign some defenders as well. The goalkeepers are aging, which isn't good either. So this looks like one of the best sides that we can make. I've switched it up to a 4-4-1-1, and we've only got 5 players with a number, which is a bit of a surprise. Pjanic, Hadaji, Plein, Thoron, Kernamut, Nabil, Semedo, Mutal, Faber, D'Souza and Brito. So afterwards you might be able to actually come back and have a look and see what I've actually managed to create. But the lack of strikers is worrying, like, it is worrying. So thanks for watching, guys. This is my first ever video on Football Manager and on this new YouTube channel. If you liked it, you know, hit the like button. If you have any comments about anything, put them down in the description. And please feel free to subscribe if you want to see episode 2, 3 and the rest of the series. There might be some FIFA coming. There probably might be some, you know, sort of talking about football videos like the Championships. That's the sort of league that I follow, as they're playing right now. So, yeah, so it's been Phaser here. Thanks for watching. See you next time.